What's up, everybody? Decided to do that bonus stream that I said I was gonna do. Just get basically this guy to jump and walk and crouch. So, what am I doing here? Let's go to my dashboard. Just put a name of the episode right quick. Unity3d. Hey, oh, I don't want that. And I don't want this. My dashboard. Ah. And let's call this Season 3 Bonus. I think that's good. Cool. Changes saved. Let's do it. So right now, we have a guy walking around on a nav mesh. Nav mesh is here. If I click navigation, and if I hit player, this is him. Oh, he's walking. He's running kind of slow, but I can change that by just changing the nav mesh speed. Roughly around 6, but let's go like 8, and let's keep it there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I know it's kind of maybe a little too fast, but looks good enough. So, and then I can just hold down the mouse and you'll follow my mouse wherever I go. You'll go like around the sphere. Oop. Oops. And there he goes. Okay. So I want to add some walking, some crouching, some jumping, and all that. Alright, so let's do it. Like I was doing before, we're kind of just copying this off of the Unity script, but I kind of want to get an understanding of what's happening instead of just copying, so I'm doing kind of both things here. So let's see. Let's get our script. Nav mesh rigid body. So in order for us to crouch and move or walk or jump, what we'll be doing is we'll be messing more with this animator. So the animator, I'm trying to go through this quick since I'm going to try to get this done in like 15 to 30 minutes. We have different other variables, and that's what kind of decides what animation we're going into, whether we're airborne, whether we're crouching. And so let's go finish that up right quick. So here's Visual Studio. And let me also get, I want to get the script for third person character. Alright, so this one I need the script's third person character. Alright, we're going to pop you out. Maybe I'll just put you in the same window. Wait, how do I do that? Ah, there we go, this thing. Yes, cool. So, alright, we're going to go look through this right quick. The original check ground distance, that's a variable we're going to need. So, sorry, just checking some other stuff right quick. Yeah, I don't know what the ground normal is to begin with. I put it as vector up, but this one doesn't have anything, so I'll do the same. Alright, instead of original, we'll call it previous ground check distance equals ground check distance. And so what this distance is, it's how far below the character are we going to check to see if he's grounded, whether he's on the ground. It could be like 0.1, 0.2. So let's just put both of these up. So you're going to be a field. How do I do this? Oh, and we also, just don't mind me. I'm doing this the most painful way I know possible. There we go. So we got a float, and this one, actually what I'll do is anything that's serializable will be at the top, because I like to see that stuff first. Anything else will be next. Alright, cool. Ground check distance. Typically, I think this should be 0.2, because what we'll do is 0.1 of that will be in the character, and 0.1 of that will be outside the check of the character. So we're really just checking 0.1, but we want it to be 0.2 down. Okay, cool. So we got our ground check. So now we're going to go to our update function. Update function, we're not changing anything, but we are going to go to this move update function. And the move update function has a check ground status, but we're not actually using that. Now we will be. We'll be implementing it right here. I delete the word private just because I want to keep it consistent. Consistent? Yeah, that sounds right. So let's see what they're doing. Ooh, I like that. They draw a line to show you exactly what they're checking. So I'm going to just copy and paste this right quick and do it and modify it to my needs, which is probably don't change anything. But okay, if we're in Unity editor, it'll draw a line, which is nice. Otherwise, I'm going to put this down below, all the way down below. Okay. Otherwise, do all the rest of this stuff. So okay, it's going to raycast a position from our current position, which, remember, after all that tweaking I did in episode 2, the pivot point is between his 2 feet if he's standing still. Okay, so his position plus 0.1 up from his position. So if I looked at him, if I looked at the player, I need to get the scene view. Alright, so if I looked at the player, this is the 0. So we're like going 0.1. So we're going to be right around here is where we're starting. And then we're going to cast a vector straight down. And we're going to put that information, if it hits anything, it's going to go into hit info. And this is going to be the maximum distance that ray can go. So that's going to be 0.2 right there. So if this is 0.1 up, we're going to cast a ray down by 0.2. So we're really checking right below his feet, about like another 0.1 below his feet. So we're starting above his feet and checking to here. Alright, so I know I probably said that way too much, so I'll be quiet now about that. Ground check distance, yep. Hit info, all the rest looks good. So great, the normal is going to be the vector that comes out. That's so if you hit a surface, the normal is the face of the surface. So if it's not a perfectly flat ground, it'll be angled, but if it's perfectly flat, the normal is straight up. Okay, ground check distance, that is not the right one. It's ground normal. Ground normal is equal to hit info normal. Okay, we're going to need this variable is grounded. It's going to be a field, and then so what this line of code does is, remember how we have the script using the root motion, or basically an animation has a root motion. If he's grounded, the root motion will continue to take place. There won't be anything, the animation will have effect on the motion. But check this out. If the character isn't grounded, I'm going to say is grounded equals false. Ground normal is just straight up in the air. And the animator no longer has control of the rigid body. So now you can't move left, you can't move right, and basically you lost control of your body once you took off in the air. Or if you're falling in the air, you can't let me see. Think Mario Brothers, right? Sometimes if you jump in the air, you can kind of hit left on your controller, and he doesn't jump as far forward. This one doesn't do that. This one basically says, "Oh, Animation no longer has any control over it. It's only the rigid body at this point that's controlling the motion. And basically, it was at up motion, and then gravity and everything's going to take effect, and then he's going to land slowly down. You know what? I know this has nothing to do with anything that you care about, but I usually have my camera mirrored because I'm used to, like, when I do my motions, I like to do it like I think it should look in front to me, and that way when he jumps this way, not this way like I saw just now when I looked at myself. Okay, so I mirrored it. I feel better. More home. Okay. Where are we at? 10 minutes? Gosh, we didn't even do anything yet. Alright, so we checked if he's grounded. Perfect. So we go back up here. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Check ground status. Great. So that's going to update our ground status. I don't know why it's here in the code as opposed to somewhere else. Yeah, so I'm going to put it where it makes more sense for me, which is right around there with the other functions. Check ground status. Yep. Apply extra turn rotation. What else are we doing? Okay, now we're doing other codes and stuff. So if is grounded, handle. We'll just call this grounded update. Else, forgot the semicolon. Alright. You want me to define you? Let's define you. Alright, else. Air update. Aired? I like airborne, but alright, I'll steal their nomenclature. Airborne update. I like it. Alright, so let's see what they're doing for their grounded update. I gotcha. So it's even getting a Boolean for crouch or jump, which we should probably get to. Alright. How are they checking their grounded and their jump? Oh, they don't do it here. They do it in the other script. They do it in the control. So they get, here you go. If it's around here. I know you see it and I just don't yet. Crouch, here we go. Let's get before movement update. Let's just do it all here in the update command for now. If, no if, just Boolean, no Boolean. Crouch is crouching. It's weird, right? Like I say is grounded with the ed, but I'm saying is crouching with the ing. Maybe it feels right. It's just it doesn't look right. All right. Anyway, input dot get key code. Oh no. Yeah, okay. We'll just say if you're pressing the C code, the C key. Get key C. And that's it. That will tell you if you're crouching, and that is totes a private variable. I know this isn't exactly how it's set up on the other side, but this is how I'm gonna do it. Is walking input dot get key code dot left shift. Let's do it. Let's just follow their lead for now. Left shift. And hey, you're field. So you got is grounded, is crouching, is walking. It's a lot of little bools here and there, and that will make things happen. So first, what's this? Cam? Okay, so that moves the camera or something, I guess. Left shift move. I can do that part. I'll just do it in move update, right? It kind of makes the most sense, I think. The first thing I want to do, if move, nope, if is walking, move times equals, we'll say half speed. Walking is just half speed. Yep. Leave it like that for now. Let's go back to the move here. So, oh yeah, I guess I didn't say is jumping. Let's get that one too. What do I use for jumping? Space for now, I guess, would be good. I'll definitely use the input stuff later. Is jumping equals input dot get key. Let's get the key down. Key code space. So I guess if you hold down space, it won't continuously jump. It'll just jump once when you press the key down. But the other two, as long as you're holding the key down, you'll be doing that action. Alright, so we got is crouching, is walking, is jumping. So we just kind of have to handle it. Right now it just says handle ground movement. So let's see what they're doing in the handle ground movement. Okay. Basically the grounded stuff. If you're is jumping and you are not crouching, and oh wow, it's checking if you're grounded. Can I just say is grounded? Why do I have to do it from the animator? Let's just do it from here. Is grounded. You gotta jump, right? So we're gonna say rigid body dot dot velocity. Yeesh. Let's just say add force, and we'll say new vector 3. Zero jump power, which is not something I have yet. 0. Jump power is going to be a field. Done. Is grounded, it's going to equal false. Animator dot, it's basically that same stuff we saw earlier. Alright, this one I don't get so much. Ground check distance equals 0.1 f, but 0.1 f is in his body, so I guess that kind of comes out later. We'll see. Okay, so that's pretty good. So that's if he's on the ground and he jumped. Alright, so if he's in the air, I don't know what this is going to be, so I'm just going to paste it and we'll modify it from there. Apply extra gravity for multiplier. So if you want him to fall faster, you can do that too. Sure. Gravity multiplier. It's a field. Oh gosh, why is it all grayed out now? Probably because I didn't use the right. Just a float, please. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Finally, the code actually using rigidbody.addForce. Is extra gravity force. Cool. Ground check distance. It's going to be rigid body. It's not using it the same way I spelled it. Let's go ahead and fix that. Rigid body. Rigid body. Here we go. So I see what it's doing now that we're finally getting to the meat and potatoes of it all. When you're jumping, it's going to check your velocity, and if your velocity is in an upwards motion, it's not going to it's not really going to check if you're grounded. Basically that little nib of check grounded is going to be inside the player's body. So once the velocity kind of starts decreasing as he's falling down, that nib pops back out, and then basically even if he's like at the peak of his jump and he lands on a platform, the nib pops out again and he can check when he's grounded. So cool. I like that. It's just it's always checking against the velocity. So if something like if he starts falling down, something pushes him back up, it doesn't. He stops checking for grounded again, which yeah, that's a very elegant solution. I like it a lot. Okay, 22 minutes. Let's see what we got. We basically told him he can jump, so that's great. So we got, yeah, we got that, animator move. Check ground status. Yeah, we're looking good. I think now we just got to do the update animator that basically checks for the other stuff. Animator dot set float. Nope, set bool now. Set bool. We're gonna check if he's crouching, and we just use is crouching, right? And we're gonna set bool. Let's check if you are on ground, which is grounded, right? Cool. And look, if you're not grounded, if you're not is grounded, then your animator dot set float, it's going to be, you set float to jump, capital J, K, J, and it's going to be your rigid body velocity. Man, awesome. I like that a lot. Love that code. Alright, the rest of this is like if he's jumping off of one leg. Didn't really, we can do that. I didn't really find it what I wanted to do. But what else this is doing? The animation speed multiplier allows the overall speed of walking and running to be tweaked in the inspector, which affects the movement speed because of root motion. Okay, fine. So we're checking if is grounded and move magnitude is greater than 0. Speed is this. Otherwise, so we're only setting the animator speed if he's grounded, really. So that's interesting. Let's try that. So if he's grounded, and oh, so his idle animation isn't like super fast or anything like that. It's just his movement stuff. I like it. Man, this has some good checks in it. Except it's not move here. It wants move in here, but I didn't put move in here. I think I'm just gonna do this based on the Rigid body velocity? This might be a mistake. Oh well. Dot magnitude. And it's a double and sign. So we're saying if grounded and rigid body magnitude is, well, we can even do magnitude squared. That's less computation. Okay, otherwise, you know what to do. Love it. So we got the is crouching on the ground. You can't jump while you're crouching. We can walk. Man, I think that's everything. This is a scary part where you hit play and hope to see everything works. Oh, I got lots of stuff wrong. Maybe not lots of stuff, but here we go. What do we got going on here? Oh, the drawing of the line. You need ground check distance. Oh, and there's other stuff I wanted to do, like all that. Jump power, gravity multiplier. That stuff needs to be up here. Yeah. Visual Studio really wants that serializable field to be above it, but I like it much better when it's like this. Goodness, how much are we gonna add? How much force? And should it just be an impulse? That's the other thing I wanted to add. Yeah, that's a problem. So when handling the ground movement, wherever that may be, grounded update. I don't know. Handle ground movement. Handle grounded movement? Sure. Handle airborne movement. I am just kind of falling into Unity's naming convention. Yep. So when we're handling the grounded movement, the jump power, I want the force mode to be an impulse, like just a spurt of energy. And yeah. So let's see. Jump power. I don't even know what's a good value. 5. We'll see. Gravity multiplier. Maybe they have some good default value set up here. Jump power 12. I don't know if I'm going to do that. Oh, and the ground check distance, right? That's another. Oh, I got that. 0.2. So I got that. Animation speed multiplier, I'm not worried about. Move speed multiplier. You know what I'm going to do as well? Like average velocity. Alright, what's the gravity multiplier on here? 2. And this other one I'm going to call animation average velocity. I wish I could just get it from the object itself, but I don't know how. So that's why I'm doing it from just by Unity and typing it in per object. So animation average velocity. And then I can grab those things. Let's see. Got that, got that. Not worried about that. Run cycle. Yeah, not worried about that. That all looks good. I got most of it. Wherever I did this. Yeah, here we go. Animation average velocity. Yeah, that's going to be good. Everything else is good. And I didn't use that 5.661 anywhere else. Awesome. Whew. Alright, hopefully there's no compiler issues. Oh yeah, I like it when it disappears like that. Alright, let's see if it all works normal for now. Oh, cool. He's walking around. Alright, moment of truth. Which one should I try? Jump. Jump is always fun. Woohoo! Oh yeah, he kind of just stays there though. I want him to... I don't know if I want him to do that. I mean, it's cool. But I don't want him to zero out his velocity moving forward too. I want him to jump, you know? Alright, ready? Let's do walk. Nope, walk is still too fast, I guess. I mean, he is moving slower. No, he's not. I mean, oh, shoot. Okay, what about crouch? Oh yeah, he's crouching. I'd like him to just keep moving then. Alright, cool. So, I want him to keep moving while he jumps. And I want him to walk. So let's figure that out. So, alright, let's just make sure I'm getting it right. Is walking, is input get key code left shift. Crouching is fine, and that's jumping is fine. Alright. Crouch and on ground. Alright, so the walking. Is walking, I said just move times 0.5. Do it. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, right? And the move update is what? Animated desired velocity, which has nothing to do with you, so I'll put you two together. You can come up. I guess what? So move, we normalize it if it's too great. I'm going to do this after the normalizing. Maybe that's the whole thing. There we go. I guess it's just normalizing even the ching ching. But at least he walks now, so that looks much better. I need to fix the jumping, and I'll be happy with this. All right, let's fix the jumping. 33 minutes in, we can do it. The jumping. Why does he stop? Right? Like, hold on. Let me just look at the capsule collider too. While I'm kind of just looking at things. Shift F, like that. Kind of zoom out. The capsule collider just goes up. There's no other force. Alright, where do I actually jump? It's on the handle grounded movement stuff, right? Handle ground movement. We add a force, jump up, is grounded equals false. No more apply root motion. Yeah. And once that goes false, what do we lose? We lose the on animator move. An on animator move basically just says, hey, this is the velocity. I don't know. I feel like I think I know. I think I know. The is grounded check, right? Where's the on animator move on this thing? I think that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be that. On animated move. Yep, you check if it's grounded also. Otherwise, don't even mess with any of this. Because now, basically, the desired velocity is 0. So, um, it actually forces itself to stay still. But if you put is grounded, only when he's on the ground will it listen to the animator. Otherwise, it won't listen to the animator, and it basically just continues on as it's like kind of a lifeless capsule after that when he jumps. Which he kind of is. Like the second you take off the ground, you have no control of what's happening. So that is definitely it. I can feel it in my blood. Oh yeah. Look at that. The jumping, moving master. You can't even rotate in midair, I think. Oh yeah, he does rotate a little bit. That's fun. He tries to, like, if I overshoot my jump, he's like, whoa, what am I doing? I love it. Cool. This looks great. Trying to get up on some capsules. I mean, on some boxes. You can't make it. Maybe if I have a little more jump force. So yeah, 5's actually not bad. I wonder what happens if I do 10. Oh, he's gonna jump way too high. Woohoo! Love it. He can jump over boxes. Oh yeah. I'm a frog. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got him stuck on the sphere. And he's not grounded. He can't jump off. Yeah. Definitely things you have to look out for. Maybe 8. 8 would be, I think, pretty good. Like, kind of unrealistic, but not very. Yeah, it's pretty unrealistic. He's jumping the height of his body. But he can at least get on the boxes this way. Like if I clicked on top of a box. And he doesn't fill out his capsule very well, so maybe adjusting his capsule is a good idea too. Ching! I made it on the box. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's pretty fun just to try getting him to stand on the box. Oh gosh. Cool. Yeah, that's what I like about the capsule. At least if he gets stuck on a box or something, he kind of slides off eventually. Cool. This feels great. I like how he moves around and everything. Maybe not how he jumps. That's too much. I think 5 was not bad. Yeah, like that feels good. I feel like someone could jump like that. Maybe even 6, just to give him a little more video gamey feel. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like a long jumper guy. But even if he jumps by himself. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Cool. Alright, that's all I wanted to do this one, this bonus episode. I just wanted to get him to do the standard. Hey, I'm walking on sunshine. Crouching. Jumping. And then if he's crouching, he can't jump. If he's walking, he should be able to jump. What else can he do? Can he crouch while he's walking? Of course. And hey, who's this? Danger World Scar. There's my name. Must know me. Alright, cool. I'm happy. This looks good. Well, I will be streaming again, I think Friday afternoon, Friday night-ish, after work. And what will we be talking about then? Let's get to the readme. We got rid of that. Yeah, probably camera movement and switching stuff. The next bonus stuff I'm probably going to be doing is what I just had. Big picture planning stuff. So I'm running out of topics. I need to start getting exactly what I do for the game, the Sand City game. And I'll also do a little bit on the Git and the cloud building because it's a very cool function that I'm using, and I think if I show it here, I'll have it at least record it if I ever forget how to do it. So yeah, very cool. I'm gonna just call this what, E03 bonus. Nice. Add jump, crouch, and walk. Let's make this a little more Englishly correct. Add jump, crouch, and walk. Nice. Alright. See you next time. Bye.